Hey guys, before we get into the show, here are some dates for your diary. I'll be speaking at Scale for eTail in London on April 10th. Tickets can be found at meetup.com/Amazon-online-seller or just do a search for Scale for eTail. A week later, I'm in China at the Cross Border Summit between the 18th and 19th, alongside the likes of Anthony Lee, Will Cherland and Brian Johnson, to name a few. For tickets, you can visit crossbordersummit.com. In June, I have 2 dates in Germany. First up is Private Label Journey, which is in Hamburg on the 7th and 8th, featuring the likes of Will Cherland again, Kevin King, Corin Woodmass, and a host of German talent. To grab your tickets, go and visit privatelabeldays.de. And then 2 weeks later, the business education event on June 21st. Visit trance1-club.com/Dusseldorf. Then in September, it's back to the UK and I'm back up to Birmingham for Limworks 2018 at the Vox Conference Space on September 12th. Where Dragon's Den's Deborah Meaden will be guest of honour. I'll be doing a keynote plus panels and something special for the VIPs in the evening. The lineup is developing nicely, so go check linacademy.com. As and when other dates come up, I'll let you guys know. And don't forget, if you want to book myself, Will Cherland or Anthony Lee, then visit fbaspeakers.com for more details. Hey guys, welcome back to Seller Sessions. Again, we bring back Paul Harvey. Today we're going to be talking about using the bots, but this time is on your external website or your landing pages. We're going to go through some ideas that you can utilize them for, including customer service and obviously answering standardized questions for when they arrive. So Paul, how you doing?
Hey Danny, good on yourself?
Yeah, good. Okay, let's get straight into it. So talk me through a traditional setup stage, because obviously most integrations with a website, there's normally a bit of code that you have to cut and paste. And then...
So pretty much everyone's quite familiar with those little chat widgets in most websites, where a little pop-up box in the bottom right corner where you can chat to one of their support staff. That's on hand right there and then.
Yeah, so little toolbars basically.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then basically is that what they have to do to get that working is that you need a piece of software, you install the software. If you have Shopify, you need to just add the app. If you have coding, you need to add the coding to your actual pages and so on and so forth. It does require a bit of techie stuff, but that can be done easy enough.
Yeah.
However,
go
on. What we're finding works even better is using the Facebook Messenger logo. So basically, not just the logo. If you go to some sites, they use Facebook Messenger as their customer service, as their help desk on their websites for everything. Yeah. It works really, really well.
Yeah. And obviously, because they're having the logo on there, you've got that level of trust, isn't it?
Exactly.
So talk me through how something technically works like that. So customer arrives at the website, this chat integration, which is obviously a Facebook chat. What does, describe what it looks like and how someone engages with it?
So basically, it looks identical to all the other chat software. So, for example, some people use, I think it's Twilio or something like that. There are a few other services like that.
Yeah.
That has a chat option. So basically, it looks exactly like that, except it has the Facebook Messenger logo. So then it has that, and that's more effective because when they click on that, what they will see is their own Facebook profile. Not their profile, just their Facebook profile picture, and they can chat to the person on desk. And that person will be either the bot flow, the messenger bot, or it will be person manning the bot.
Yeah.
Whichever, either or.
And so can you set it so that, when someone messages, I've seen them on a few sites where people say, oh, it's outside our working hours, someone will be back to you earlier, here's some additional information. So there's automation there, and then there's obviously, you can contact us now, we are live, like there's like a green bell or something on some of the icons, isn't they, on these sites? So
correct. So you can do all that stuff with a normal messenger bot perfectly. And what's going to happen soon? A lot of these messenger companies that create these help desk messengers on websites, they're going to have to make the shift to Facebook Messenger because it's just too big a platform and it's free. Yeah.
Okay, so basically anyone who wants to set these up on their own Shopify sites can set them up for free. There's no charges.
No charges. The only implication there was that there will be a bit of admin setup and a bit of coding here and there, but essentially it will be free.
So
Correct.
let's look at what kind of flow would be designed. I'm a user. I'm turning up at the website. How would you engage with me once I arrive at your site?
So once at the site, the first thing they want to do is they can't find something on the site. So what they do is they'll go to the bottom right corner where the Facebook Messenger icon's appearing, and they pop on that. They click on that, and it'll pop up. It'll pop up just expand really. And what it'll pop up, the best way I've seen is that it has a menu. Then you can say what you want to do. Do you want to talk to someone? Do you want to ask questions about a specific product? Do you want to see our FAQ? And all of these are options they can pick. And the cool thing is, though, is that sometimes they just don't want to talk to someone. So they
Yeah.
just say, okay, let me tell me about your newer sales. Okay, and then the messenger bot will then send them all the sales promos, everything. And the cool thing is, though, is that they can then walk away from the computer and continue the conversation on their phone in Messenger
Right.
because they're now being added on Messenger. And also because they have the option there is, do you want to talk to a real person? And they say yes. Then what will happen next is they will be diverted to my VA or someone like that or anyone's VA. And they can man the help desk and help them out personally.
Gotcha. Okay. So if we were to spec this out, how are we going to lay out this flow? Let's walk through the integration just quickly, like we mentioned before. So a bit of code, you go to Facebook. Next steps are, how do we bring that widget over?
So pretty much, one thing you must bear in mind is that for people to use the widget, for customers to use the widget, they're going to need a Facebook Messenger account.
Right. Okay. Yeah.
Now that's quite a big barrier to entry, especially as not everyone, especially customers, won't have a Facebook Messenger account.
Yeah.
However, consider this: what if someone on a normal chat widget chats to your website? How can you reach out to them again? You can't really because they've come and gone.
Yeah.
But if someone comes and interacts with the messenger bot, they're your customer forever. They're yours until they say stop or unsubscribe.
Right.
So the thing is, though, is that what you're going to see soon is that people are having two variations. One just messenger and one just the normal chat widget. And that's essentially what's going to happen. Eventually it'll just be messenger alone.
Yeah.
So with that, setting it up, right now, all you need to do is just copy and paste some code into your website, whether it be Shopify or WordPress and like that. Very easy. The coding would take just copy and paste into the body text of the code, and you are done. That's pretty much it.
Yeah.
And then the widget will appear on the site. And then the next step is to set up the back end, the actual flows in the Messenger software that can automate everything for you.
Cool. And how are you measuring it in terms of analytics? Is there any data there that people can utilize, or is it just basically names of people that have arrived at the site?
So it'll be names of people that have spoken to the chatbot as well. As well as you can see is that if you mark it back to them or maybe send some info back to them, how long it takes them to respond.
Right. Okay.
So the biggest thing about Facebook Messenger bots is that one thing Facebook was saying is that you can only message your customer without paying, so no ads. You can only message your customer within a 24-hour window of them last interacting with the bot.
Right.
So the thing is, though, is that in that 24-hour window, you can talk to them and keep them interacted the whole time. And people need to do that. And then you can track that and see which customers actually take action. And you can tag them accordingly. You say, okay, the people that came in from this, from our website here, they all had questions about this toy over here or this product over here. And it works really well like that.
Gotcha. And aside from using it as a customer service tool, what about distribution of codes on the website, like discounts and stuff? Walk me through some ideas there.
So a lot of the time people are still use, and I still use sales pages, funnels, and it works really well, except now you're going to include that messenger bot in the actual funnel. So a lot of people will try to see their frequently asked questions, or they get confused, how the hell do they use this coupon code? Or the coupon code's not working, which happens so frequently. It really does. So in that case, you will have the messenger icon right there on the checkout or on checkout on the last page of the sales funnel before they go to Amazon. And they can chat to it there and ask questions. What happened? You can have little walkthroughs there, everything. And also, But if someone does that, I love it because they've already gone through the first step of the sales funnel. Actually, the very first step was one, they clicked on my Facebook ad, so I already have them, I can remarket to them. The second step is they put in the email address on the landing page, so I have the email address. Third step, they couldn't figure out how to use it, so they spoke to the messenger bot, which means I now have them as a messenger subscriber. So that's 3 points of contact I have with them: the email address, the Facebook pixel essentially, and the messenger bot.
Cool. And so let's talk about Facebook pixel integration as well, and setting up for all your conversions. Can you walk through that for me?
So pretty much what we need to do is people still don't really understand how the pixel works. And pretty much it just means that whenever someone that has a Facebook profile and is logged into Facebook automatically goes to your website, Facebook can market back to them on their platform, which is really cool. But what we need to do with that is make sure when you send them to a landing page or anything, make sure it's always pixels. The pixel is always firing, so you can always remarket back to them. So in the case of Messenger Bot, what you can do, and this is actually a super, super ninja trick, pixel your links.
Right.
So if you say to them, would you like this product? And they say yes, that yes button is a link to your Amazon product as well as a pixel.
Right.
So the pixel is firing as a page view. Gotcha. And then you can market back to those people again later stage.
Makes sense. Totally. And what about just moving on slightly? Let's just say that we're running a Facebook campaign. We're giving away coupon codes. We're driving them to a landing page now. I'm a big fan of focusing on one conversion aspect on the page, one call to action. So I'm imagining, and I may be wrong because you need to test this thoroughly, but I'm imagining like a chatbot popping up at the bottom while someone's trying to grab a coupon code could be quite off-putting. But is there a means and a reason why you would utilize it?
Only, so the messenger bot would only pop up below the fold.
Right.
So pretty much, you're spot on. We only want to target one call to action. However, we want to catch, or like, for example, we don't want a leaky funnel.
Yeah.
So we don't want any drips in our funnel. So all the people that scroll below the fold, those are the ones that normally go astray.
Yeah.
So we'll catch them with the messenger bot, and we know for a fact they will have Messenger set up on their Facebook account because they have a Facebook account because they came from Facebook to our page.
Yeah.
So it would work really, really well. And also is that when we set up those landing pages, we have to decide, are we going from a Facebook Messenger to a landing page, or are you going from the news feed to the landing page? Those two things will set up differently because each one has a different view.
Yeah.
Whereas one's purely mobile and also in a web view format on the Messenger, and that has a few more technicalities to it.
Gotcha. Makes total sense. Cool. Before we wrap then, so let's just quickly a top down there. Best ways of setting up the messenger bot for customer service. Give me the 5 key things.
So first of all, step 1, put the messenger bot on your website. Step 2, prepare a menu bar. And on that menu bar, you will say frequently asked questions, our current sales, or speak to a human. That's the second thing. The third thing would be just make sure when someone clicks on sales promos or anything, you can give them some really good advanced promos or stuff. And then the fourth step, I would say, is that once they've spoken to your messenger bot, create an automatic broadcast that goes out a week later.
Yeah.
Message them saying, you came to us out a week ago, but guess what? We want you back. Here's another promo code, or here's a nice little PDF, a little blog article we had about the very thing you were discussing.
Makes sense. Sounds good.
And yeah.
Go on. Sorry.
No, actually, that's about it. Yeah.
Cool. Well, look, let's wrap that there. If people want to reach you about your messenger bot software to add themselves to the beta list, how do they reach out?
Yeah, so myself, my business partner, Anthony Webster, we are planning to go live within a few weeks. And before we go commercially live, we need some beta testers. So if you want to sign up, go ahead. Please contact me at my Facebook group, which is FBA Renegades, or contact me on my website, which is epsilonicommerce.com.
Sounds good. Guys, thanks for joining us. Paul, thanks for joining us. Again, we look forward to
Thank you.
seeing you all again soon.